So, working plan.
For a second, I lost you there. Thought like, oh no.
This is a working plan. Okay. Oh, hey, my junk reappeared. Okay. Whee! Enjoy my seismic blast!
Say Link the hero, the seismic blast with the seismic blast ability.
Yo, I just saw this thing earlier while I was doing a doom scroll, and it was one of the single greatest things I think I've seen. There's no Y. Remember, kids, there's no Y in team, but there's 6 eyes, and fuck it, I don't care anymore. I cast Fireball anyways.
Why didn't you guys make your deck saves?
Make a deck save. Perception check.
Perception check. How sketchy does the wizard look today?
How sketchy is it? You know, when I run my campaign...
Is he playing with his lighter? Is he not playing with his lighter? Like, what stage are we at?
Like, what vibe do we have going on this guy here? Okay, so I'm going to pull this off to the side, and then I'm going to... I did not say attach. I did not.
Are you sure you didn't?
Yeah, I
because
glued it to like
you would have
6
liked
things.
it attached there.
Who in their right mind? Who in their right?
Who did?
Oh, this shit again! Oh my god! This shit.
Every freaking time.
Every freaking time.
Like, you'd think a hook would be easy, but no.
No, it's not. It takes Dark like 20 minutes.
It takes extreme precision and timing in order to get the hook on the raft right, so that it can also go over
the thing proper. Oh no!
I just want to do it right.
Okay, now we master hand, and I hang you up, and done. And then I jump on. If I missed that, I would literally rage quit, shit my pants, and shafart at the same time.
Stream goes down, comes back up, we're playing different game.
Different game. So, yeah, we had to plug in the PS4 because Matt broke his Switch.
Yes, like, so congratulations! We're doing a Bloodborne playthrough! Quickest thing to get on, right?
But I'm rock hard for it!
Yeah, right, but I am also all for it! Are you guys ready for 7 hours?
7 hours! Bloodborne Marathon!
Bloodborne, and then I didn't stop playing Bloodborne.
Ever.
It happens. I still do need to make a proper... Still mad at myself for Bloodborne in a way.
Oh, because of the thing that you did by going into directly into New Game Plus. Okay, you need to explain to the viewers what exactly happened in that situation there, because it was magical.
So I was even talking to DarknDorky that night too, so he was privy to most of it, but as you may be able to tell, I like Bloodborne. Bloodborne's probably my favorite FromSoft game. It's just pretty awesome. And I was playing it very thoroughly. First playthrough, and I had all the items for the true final boss. I think most of the items, or almost all of the... I for sure had the highest level sorcery. Well, what's the equivalent of the sorceries in that game? I had, like, wicked powerful spells and stuff. I think I had the item for it. I'm pretty sure I had them all leveled up. I was already to the final guy and initiated the final dialogue, and I got to the one choice at mind that, like, at this point, it was either midnight or like 1 in the morning or something. Like we were playing late, as I recall. I'd been playing all day, so like I was fairly tired.
Is that?
I got to the dialogue choice. It was very obviously, do you want to fight the end boss or not? And I'm like, well, obviously the one choice is fighting the boss, and I'm like, what happens if you don't choose the obvious fight the boss choice? And it spits you back to the beginning of the freaking game.
Like a joik. And what is that?
I just had to sit there because like I was just like so dumbfounded. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, no, like he's supposed to get angry at me or whatever, and like we do the fight anyway. So
like
now
New
I'm
Game
doing
Plus?
New Game Plus on my one character, and I hadn't done the DLC yet on my original version, so I was slogging through that, trying to beat the elevated bosses that I don't know anything about, because I try not to read ahead on things like that.
So, Plains, Falcor is flying by. How do I get to Falcor? Is he friendly, or can you attack Falcor?
Well, you can always hit Falcor, and you hope to get items off of it. But there are methods once you have unlocked the totality of your zombie arm and batteries.
I guess that's a
lots
good
of things
point.
will become accessible to you.
I guess that's a good point. I'm carrying these rocks around with me forever. These are now my forever boat. These are now my forever boat. And I'm gonna continue to add to them until I have a massive fortress.
I did do that once. I ended up with a very large bridge. It wasn't these rocks specifically, but it was very hard to move my bridge around. But it also did make the one shrine I was in trivial. As long as I could rotate them. The rotating part became very, very tricky at the end.
Good. That's exactly what I want. And then I'm going to start growing trees on it. And I will have my own island in the sky.
Guy. And nobody will be able to tell me what to do, especially that princess.
Yeah, especially that dumb blonde.
Always telling me what to do, when to wear pants, when to put a shirt on.
Yeah, like, I don't want to do any of that. I'm gonna run around topless in my skirt if I want, Zelda.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, are we not of an upper nobility in a medieval fantasy world where we can do whatever we want? Like, heck, people don't even recognize you enough to attribute your embarrassing actions to the champion of Hyrule. Nobody knows.
No one will
You're just some blonde kid. Which, by the way, I love. I really don't think that there's a lot of people... Like, there's not really a lot of people around Hyrule with, like, Link's hair color and eye color, I think, in combo. Actually, like I don't actually think there's that many blonde people. Well, actually, there is a lot of blonde people, I guess, in a way. Mostly in the royal family, I guess.
So, like, are you
now
alluding that Link is, like, second cousin to Zelda?
Well, they are both of an upper... Well, in this game, it's kind of implied that Link's maybe of an upper nobility class or something, so, like, they could be. Who knows the genealogical nature of, like, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Hyrule?
I'm failing my readouts here. It was as if the whole place changed at time. Oh wait, he's a nerd now, right?
Wait, no.
Yeah, no,
right. We found out he's a nerd.
He's a nerd. Especially at night when the sound signaled the emergency of fireflies. Those were glorious times. Oh, that was it? Okay.
Those were glorious times.
Those were glorious times.
Do you know fireflies need air? I didn't know that the first time. But that's science for you.
That's science. Just straight up science.
Science is built on the back of finding out what kills you and what doesn't.
It is true. I
I was gonna say,
cannot.
at the end of the day, I feel like that is a lot of science. It's like, if I do this, am I going to die? No? Can I do something useful with it then?
Yes,
We're
then
gonna
what
build
can I do?
from there. Heck, even some of the times, does this kill me? Yes. But it is very easy to do stuff with it. So, again, one of my favorite semi-exercise, like one of my little like fun things of history is going back and how much of a decline of a certain culture or like city-state or something can you attribute to the lead pipes?
It's very. Whoa. I don't want to do
Like
that. I
again,
thought I was about to die.
did Rome collapse on itself because of like the economic nature of its expansion and its inability to actually like redistribute its wealth and blah blah, or was that just the point in which the lead poisoning reached its peak?
Either is very viable.
Because remember, they had running water into their cities. It just all had to run through lead.
Good old lead. It's my favorite flavor. Remember when everything used to taste like lead in the early 90s?
I was actually going to bring up the fact that lead was even used sometimes as a flavor additive, I believe.
Yep.
I'm not sure if it was the flavor, but I do remember that there was a thing I read once about how, I believe it started with the Romans. It may be like, but it was like a thing where you could put lead into your wine, and somehow it did something in the brewing process. It's like it stabilized something or like took something out, but like the end result was the fact that you were drinking lead wine.
You know what? People used to do that with
the glass of the bottles was just made out of like lead glass, and that just seeped into the wine until we decided we should stop consuming lead.
Well, do you remember radio water at all? Or have you heard of radio water?
Is that the one where where it was like the craze of hot springs and how hot springs could kind of make you healthy, and the guy that's like couldn't get his hand on hot spring water, so he just started putting radium in water and selling radioactive water to people as a health tonic?
Yeah, kind of. And then there was this guy who drank so much of it that his jaw literally fell off.
Yeah, and had to be buried in a lead-lined coffin because he's
so radioactive.
It's in his bones that he's radioactive. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know for sure like one guy in the States that did that because it was, what was it? I believe it had something to do with like radium, being present in the hot spring waters. So he like went up one level on the periodic table and got radon, which, like, if I remember right, it's like, the radium level, I don't think radium is actually like that radioactive, like not to a extreme like not to like the extreme level that we usually classify with radioactivity, but radon is
radioactive.
It is like extremely radioactive, because if I remember right, and keep in mind, people at home, I haven't been in a physics class in like over a decade.
But
I think radioactivity is just...
What was your grad class again? I remember you were,
2012.
2012, okay, yeah, so you were your...
Yeah, because I never have to remember what year I was in, or what grade I was in what year, because the year always corresponded to what grade I was in. In 2001, I was in grade 1. In 2005, I was in grade 5. So on and so forth. It was very easy.
Plains, how do you make arrows?
You find them. You make them by harvesting rupees, and then giving them to people.
Great. Okay,
or
so
huck your axe at an archer and take his arrows.
Huck my axe at an archer. You're genius.
Aim for the head.
Got him.
But yeah, I believe radioactivity in general is just like the shedding of electrons. Like everything to some point is radioactive, but the more radioactive you get, the more harmful it becomes to humans.
Yep.
Or there's a tipping point, like in the weight or something of the molecule. I can't remember. I just remember the one thing I read where it described how like uranium's radioactivity was basically like throwing fastballs of electrons at you and they ripping through everything like paper. And I kind of was like, oh, that doesn't sound like a good metaphor for trying to explain the dangers of radioactivity. Like, that doesn't make me think good things.
Yeah, that doesn't make me think, oh, this is going to be great for my health, right?
Although I do remember it being really funny. I don't know if, like, how many schools got this, but our school did have, like, a Geiger counter. So, one day in class, like, yeah, so one day, like, when we were learning about radioactivity in class, he was explaining how humans are radioactive through our carbon-14 molecules, typically.
Ooh.
And he was just, like, walking around the class, like, holding...
flowing strong throughout my veins.
And he was just walking around, like just again, like holding the Geiger counter up to people, explaining how some people are more radioactive than others because they're made of more carbon-14 than the regular carbon. And then he got to like around some of us. He's like, and farmers are usually like a little bit more radioactive, and I do believe the Geiger counter ticked a little bit faster on me because our fertilizers make us radioactive.
Radioactive farm man.
Woo! We glow in the dark. I'm my own nightlight.
Woo!
But the real funny part was the fact that our school had... I'm not sure what we had that was like a test sample of radioactive material. So our teacher was kind of funny and pulled a trick on a kid where like the kid wasn't looking at him because he was walking up behind in the row. And like before he got to the kid, he actually like turned around and put the Geiger counter to like this tube of sample material he had, and it went fucking crazy. and the kid like whipped around so fast because he thought the teacher was just like walking up on him. He was like the last kid in the class, so he's sitting straight ahead, and then all of a sudden he just whip. That kid thought something was wrong with his bones, or with their bones. I can't remember who it was, I guess.
I can stand in the tree. Oh, beautiful. Oh, there's eggs? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, you can make porridge in the game.
Okay, now let's see if I can move. Yes, I can.
Now, as I say, is your master bridge long enough to get you to the next shrine?
Well, the thing is like my master bridge got a little too tall for a minute there, so I wasn't able to grab it because I was just out of reach.
As I say, the rotation becomes hard. Well, and the length. You gotta shuffle it down.
Ah! You know, I like how a stick gets their attention, but like a literal...
yeah, the bridge moving across the sky. It's like if you don't look at it, then maybe we don't have to deal with it.
Or maybe we don't have to deal with it.
Just don't pay him any mind. He's just doing his own thing. It doesn't affect us until something falls on us. It's like, again, when you see that kid in the neighborhood that just keeps pulling boards over, making a ramp, and it's like, what is he doing? I don't know yet. Not gonna stop him, though.
I
want to see where this goes.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I guess don't forget, you do need to get the timing down, but you can do perfect dodges and parries to get your flurry attack on things. You just gotta dodge at the right moment. Ooh, but he has like metal shield and stuff. Get the better equipment.
Woo! And a sword.
A sword? Hit him with your sword.
My sword.
You sword.
I destroyed your... Oh, whoa, what was that? Oh, arrows! Yeah! That's right, because there's an archer boy here. And I'm going to...
annihilate the arches. Go all Brooklyn on them. Go Brooklyn Link.
Woo!
There's got to be a Brooklyn Link out there somewhere.
That chest looks like an owl.
Oh, great. I was gonna say, great. Now I really wish that we actually had like a force on it, Twitter or something. Just pose that question. Which Link do you think is more likely to be Brooklyn?
Yeah,
Breath
do
of the
it.
Wild, Skyward Sword, like
Post
Twilight
that.
Princess.
Dude, post that 100%. I'm curious what our valued viewers think of that question. What do you think? Which Link is the most Brooklyn?
Yeah, which Link is the most Brooklyn Link? Is it Wind Waker? I could see a strong argument for Wind Waker.
It's the eyebrows.
Yeah, I was just saying,
It's the
he's the
eyebrows.
most emotional out of them.
Ah!
He stares at you. He could very easily just start yelling at you and like.
No,
you'd be scared.
wrong button. Again, I'll never learn.
Again, using that like that high-speed sail from like one of the remakes or something. It's like I'm sailing here.
Just double fisting mushrooms. Why is everything so weird? I see robots.
Let's see, that's probably also another one of the true powers of the hero of Hyrule. Just it's like he was on the ropes. He was on the ropes, and then there was just like this blur of movement around his mouth and the munching stuff, and then he smacked his tummy, and he was back at full power.
Like full power.
Again, I just ate 75 mushrooms to regain. Ran out of
75
cooked
mushrooms.
food.
The shits he
Ran
must
out of
take.
cooked food, but I still have the raw materials. Or what is it? I ate 47 apples, 38 mushrooms, and 2 durians. Durians.
More pie than you can possibly imagine. No, I don't
There's
want to
nothing.
be out of reach of that. That's... Okay, here we go. That is gotta be
Just
close
floating
enough.
in the sky.
Refuse to lose my... I have worked so hard on
You're
this.
gonna have to end up building a tower just so you can reach your super bridge.
That's a genius idea.
So you have to get it above the trees
My
and over
bridge
to the
is
water.
immaculate. It is the bridge of
It
bridges.
is the single best thing that I have ever conceived of. A bridge
Conceived in
that's
my
very long.
You know, next episode I'm gonna put like Bridge Builder 2024. Just kidding. It's Tears of the Kingdom.
Just kidding. I'm just still making a bridge.
I'm just still making my mighty ship. I'm making my mighty warship. I'm collecting early, man. If I start early,
Eventually, this thing's just going to rain fire down upon my enemies.
can you push
Oh,
things off
can you?
the edge?
Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, activate your rotate and try like rotating it straight up
Oh.
for like getting through the trees and stuff. Also, I guess you could like keep it
Oh,
close to the ground,
yes!
so that would be easier too.
My giant. It does. Whoa.
I would say it
Too far.
reminds me of nothing in particular.
There we go. No, apparently. No! Planes. Planes. Planes.
I
Planes.
about that.
What is this? What is this? My forever boat 2.0 2.0 forever boat. You killed him. You killed him. You murderer. You bridge murderer. It was my friend. I could have made the coolest. Look at this. There's a sail down here. I could have made a cool friggin' boat. It would have been a floaty boat. And now I got these guys, and they're all like, I'm all slimy.
These guys to deal with.
I missed my boat. I am distraught. I think I might quit. I might just quit. Like, I know eventually I can just fly up there when I get another one, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to do that. I just
But that doesn't make it stuck in us now.
I think I could swim there. Yeah, I could swim there. Let's go. Let's do this.
It's like, I got this. I'm like the hero of Hyrule, Jim.
Yeah, I'm like the hero of Hyrule, bro. Stand mushroom.
Yeah. Wee.
Now this is where I eat while I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I may be cramping up in the middle of the ocean, but I still have mushrooms.
Oh.
They don't actually
Cook it.
restore your stamina unless you cook them.
Cook it to restore stamina? Oh.
Yeah, whoopsels. Well, Link might drown slightly.
Go!
Yep.
Just go for Murloc with it.
Gotta get the yogurt to gargle. I am Murloc.
You know what? I'm gonna YouTube music that song. I miss that song.
Again, it's a classic. Most of the epic Tauren Chieftains is classics.
It's a thick stick.
What? Hit him again!
Don't touch me!
Smack him with the thick stick.
Yeah, I got that big stick energy.
Right?
It's good for whomping.
Kind that everybody searches for.
Good old whomping bat. Oh, give him a whomp.
Good old whomp. You get what I mean?
Oh, look, another one. I'm doing it.
I wonder where this will take you to. Wonder where this one will
Well,
lead
I
to.
know that leads me to where I came from. Oh, look! It's my
You could have
bridge!
just...
It's my bridge! I could have, like, eventually, I could have just walked between continents, man. I hope that stays there. I really hope that stays there. You know what? I am actually going to place
Put a
pin.
marker on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna place a pin on that. There we go. Now I'll never
Come back to it later.
Damn it. Oh no. How do I undo? I wanna remove pin.
Ding ding.
I wanna remove.
You gotta go into the map.
Yeah, there we go.
It's like, you mean it? Yeah, I got this.
What
I got this.
did I friggin' mark?
The blue and the purple. Oh, was that from the dragon? You might have hit the dragon.
Wow, yeah, no, that was the... So it stayed on the dragon?
No, I think that's just where in the air it was. I think
that thing was
is just how
massive.
Yeah, as I said, I think that's just how far the dragon was, because you can see them for a very long ways.
So they are colossal then.
Oh, very. Well, they are possibly warriors of the gods or something.
Okay.
I can't remember the dragon's significance in these ones. Usually the dragons, if they're featured, are like agents of the gods somehow in Zelda. If they're featured. There's not dragons in everything. Well, I guess
No! Dive! Oh yeah, dive! Woo!
Because as I say that, I do recall how in specifically Twilight Princess. Actually, I guess in a lot of games, the dragons end up being evil. At least, like, in some of the older ones. Twilight Princess, like, the only, dragon you see, I believe, is, like, the boss of the Sky City. I guess in Zelda 1, you fight, like, a dragon multiple times. Can't remember its name. It shows up with, like, one head one time, then 3 heads another time. Although in Wind Waker, the dragon is your friend. He even barbecues Ganon for you at one point.
Ooh.
I mean, he survives with seemingly no damage, but he was still really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool of him. Like, what a bro, right?
Yeah, right. He's trying. At least he's doing a thing. He didn't run like the fish. Which I love how that is a very legitimate sentence for Wind Waker.
It really is. The sky. The sky fish. Which is really just kind of like a chicken,
no, it's a different
it?
fish. That's a different fish.
Oh, different fish?
Yeah, this is a Hyrulean fish. It's like a real fish. His name's like Joob Joob. Or that's what I called him. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He's like the holder of one of the... He's a spirit in the same lines as the dragon is, because he protects one of the goddess pearls. But well, I don't know. He's also like the only spirit that I guess Ganon tried to attack directly in Wind Waker. Because as I remember, because, you know, Zelda, you go to the island that the fish is supposed to live on, and when you get there, the island's just messed up. And there might be a dying Zora. There's something that I think is like dying on the beach, and it might be a Zora. But that also doesn't sound right, because it's like it'll be the only Zora in the game, and I think...
That sounds like Majora's Mask, almost.
Well, I think in the lore of the game, which as I say this, I'm not exactly sure where it came from, but I do think it's in the Hyrule Historia, so it should be canon still. I believe the bird people are the remnants of the Zora in Wind Waker.
Oh.
But it's also like this whole thing, and again, I can't remember if this is just at this point without like going silent for like 10 or 15 minutes while I review the Hyrule Historia. Yes. I can't remember if it's a fan theory or if this was like the confirmed thing, but it's the Zora are like freshwater creatures, and like they live in Lake Hylia, right? Like an inland lake.
Oh, okay.
But in Wind Waker, it is the sea or the ocean that like breaks in and floods everything. So it's like the Zora are not saltwater aquatic creatures, so they couldn't live in the water, like in the Great Sea anymore. So it's like they ended up making a pact with the dragon, Baloo. I think it's like Baloo or something. But he's like the sky spirit. So like he grants them an infinity for the skies.
Oh.
Thus turning them into Ruto or Ruto. I always pronounce Ruto, but I think it is spelled like Ruto.
Oh, okay,
like
so then they become skyfish people.
Yeah, and they grow beaks, and they have to go get a scale from him to get, like... Actually, I don't know if they need the scale to produce their wings, like, magically or something. Or if it is just a coming-of-age ceremony. Because like now I'm remembering, I'm pretty... That's what you end up helping, Melody, or what's her face with in through the temple. Like, the way that you get into the Wind or Dragon Roost temple is by helping the one young Rito get in, and that's because she hasn't been allowed to do the coming-of-age ceremony because the dragon's angry because a salamander, well, I guess it's not a salamander, it's a weird centipede thing, is roasting its butt with fire.
Huh.
you know, the complexities of the Zelda universe, like real layers and layers of world building.
That kind of makes me wonder if Centiskorch is another tip of the hat from Pokemon to Zelda.
It could be. They did it fairly well. To me, it was fairly obvious with the Lechonk.
Yes, I love Lechonk. He is piggy.
As I say, right? As I say, he is one of my favorite newer designs. But again, that's also because he's a reference to like Wind Waker Zelda stuff.
Yes, he is.
Which I'm all like, oh yeah. And it's not like a transgentle reference where some people are like, hey, like when you think about it, Fatump could be a reference to like the Lost Woods in Zelda.
It
because
could
haunted
be,
trees.
It's not though.
I was
Even
gonna say,
though I
like,
do pick up Deku vibes off of them, but no, I don't think so.
Yeah, right. I'm like, that one's a bit more of a stretch. There was, oh, what was it? Oh no, wait. I'm just thinking about the one guy on YouTube/Twitter who is doing a whole series on the Hyrulean Pokemon region. I'm like, there was this really cool one that like people were claiming was a Stalfos, and I'm like, no, that was the fan-made Pokemon that was literally the Pokemon based off of Stalfos's. He was kind of like a Dusclops-y thing, but just skeleton.
Just all skeleton.
Also, they had like Hyrulean Ghastly in their series, and it was just like, it was kind of like covered in extra bones and stuff, and it was really cool.
I'm gonna be looking that up.
It got very Stal-Lordy from Twilight Princess.
Ooh.
It was pretty cool.
That sounds actually pretty lit.
It was a pretty cool series, and I just kind of got sad because I don't get Hyrulean Pokemon. I'm like, that would be awesome, and I'm like, I have no idea how you would convince like Pokemon and Nintendo to like actually do that.
Well, yeah, because like they already tipped their hat to a lot of things. Like Gimme Ghoul's tip of the hat to to D&D because of mimics,
well, he's a little goblin.
No, he's a
Isn't
mimic.
he? Or am I thinking about the wrong one?
No, you are thinking of Sableye. Good sir.
No, I'm thinking about the big roided goblin guy.
Oh, the one that's covered in hair? Like the Oni?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's all
yeah.
Oni.
Yeah, he's all Oni-esque. I can't remember his name. All I know is that it's like his body is hair.
Yeah, I think he was like maybe a fairy dark too or something.
Yes, he is a fairy dark. Yeah, he's fairy dark.
So you made it here. Now then, extend your right hand so I can do things to it. Now close your eyes.
Now cup your hand.
Yes.
I'm gonna put my ghost ball in your palm.
Yes, feel my ghostly energy.
I am in you.
You know, well, it may look like magic. It's just the transference of electrons between different atoms making a sparking motion.
Oh, cool. This is now I can fuse things. So can I put a shield on a stick?
You could.
You can.
You could also put a stick on a shield.
Ooh.
Just depends.
Attack shield or defense sword. I like it. I will do both.
You can also, I was gonna say, putting stuff on your shield it's an underrated, well, I don't know if it's underrated, I haven't done it enough, but you can like make some pretty cool shit like fusing to your shield.
Oh.
Usually when you get more, whatchamacallits, the devices that they're called later on.
Defense sword! I dare you. I dare you.
And I think it's, what's the parry button? I think if you smack people with it, your shield might do damage now.
Really?
If you do the parry, which I think might be like, hold down in the A button, like while you're guarding.
Oh,
It'll
wait,
be
there
in
we
here.
go. Oh, oops.
Oh yeah, you may want to bring out a stick to put the boulder on.
I want to put it on my axe.
But your axe is already a fusion.
What?
You need to find like a solid axe.
Oh,
and then you could put a rock on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your axe right now is a fusion of a axe stone, like one of the chopper stones, and a wooden sword.
Interesting. Oh,
But
the
you can,
rock
yeah, put the
shrank.
boulder on the thick stick.
Yes! Yes! Whomp!
Womp womp.
I want to go smack
And
something with this
smash your
so
way through
bad.
things.
You have no idea how bad. I just want to go whomp some shit with this. Look at all
I'd
the
say
stuff.
the big hammers are fun. Oh
And
yeah,
let me guess,
and
this
the
is
new
for making arrows, right? Yes.
Yes, they took away. Yeah, they took away having to buy like different types of arrows, and now all your arrows are just you using like the fusion thing to put stuff on them. But the way you do it is different. You just have to like draw your arrow, and then I think, yeah, you draw the arrow, and then you hold up on the D-pad, I think it is, to like access your item menu, and then you do it through that. Yeah,
And that
it
makes
says on the bottom.
freezing,
Yeah.
that makes freezing, right?
Which
Choo-choo?
one? The choo. No, it's like white choo-choo jelly. That's just like base one. You can actually like throw elements at the raw choo-choo jelly to make different types of choo-choo.
Oh.
Like if I remember right, you can actually like throw down a big pile of chew jelly, like just the flat chew jelly, into like a fire, and they'll all change into fire jellies. That's just a little. It gets a little dangerous though, because I believe if the jellies stay in the fire too long, then they explode, because they're now fire jelly. I think the safer way is to just drop large clumps of jelly and then fire an elemental arrow at them. If I remember right.
I wonder if there's anything small up here. Whomp!
You know, whomp!
Love that.
Feel my hammer.
Feel the power of my whompage. Can I climb that?
Womp womp. I think those shrine walls are like the one thing you can climb. Unless they're special. That's just because you could, again,
Oh, yeah, no,
just
this is a
easily
weapon post.
bypass everything in a shrine if you could climb everything. Although, as you get going later on, you will still develop abilities to be able to bypass the shrines if you wanted to.
Yeah, like, I used to thoroughly abuse the freeze block in Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, the stasis launch.
Yep.
Ooh, you get different fun things to do in this game.
Oh, I like fun things to do in
Yeah,
games.
I like fun.
I like fun stuff. I want to whomp something that's alive. Yes! My wish is granted. Oh, he can whomp me too. Oh, you whompus jerk. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's
So
armed
it's a
with the
womp
similar
off.
abilities. It's a Marvel end fight, is it? Fused powers against fusing powers, eh?
I think I see what they're putting down here.
Picking up what they be putting down.
Come
You
get
see
me.
what they want from you.
Coward! Come get me. Come get me.
He's like, no, I'm going to fuse a rock onto my stick. And you will never be able to get me. Oop. There you go. And now you're the on-fire robot.
I'm going to do
most of
this
the damage.
solely by picking up. Ah. Okay, no, I'm not going to do this solely by. Bad.
Wham!
Construct bow. I'm gonna take your soul too.
It's gonna take your still beating robot heart. Which could be the zone I charge. It is a battery for a robot.
What do you mean I can't?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want you anymore. Go away.
No,
Go on,
rock
get.
hammer. You go on, get. Nobody even likes you, stick.
Ah!
Oh yes,
What
supplies
just
for your fight.
happened?
Oh, you walked into the spikes and died.
So those spikes...
There's damage spikes that you can fuse to your shield, and then you can run into people, or add damage to your weapons to make them into a club.
Oh, do I have to do the whole fucking thing over? I do.
Whoa!
At the very least, I already have all
As I
this
say,
stuff. Did it give me another
I think the
sword,
small
though?
key door. I think the small key door should be open still.
Probably.
I think you realistically just have to like go through and probably defeat the robot again.
Which shouldn't be hard. Yeah, that chest is already open. No more fruit for me to pick.
Yeah, as I say, yeah, you just literally have to walk. Yeah.
Yeah, just speed run it. Speed run it!
Say how fast can Dorky complete the pre-completed dungeon?
Oh no, he's pre-dead. No, he's pre-dead.
He's unpre-dead. He rises from the grave.
Ah! I'm gonna throw my big rock thing at him. I think that's like the best response that I have.
You're gonna huck the whomping stick.
I whomped him good.
Whomp him with
Ah!
the boulder hammer. Now smack him with your shield. Your sword on a shield. And he's trying to fuse a rock to a rock. What kind of madman is he?
Can you unfuse weapons?
Yes.
How do you do
Although
that?
it destroys the material you fused to it. And I think you have to do it through the menu. Like
So
through the...
how do you parry? Oh,
I
that's
believe
not
it's
it.
like
That's
A
not
button
it.
or something. Well guarded,
Oh, yeah, there we
you
go.
have to hit one of the... Yeah. Yeah, one of the face buttons.
Oh, yeah, it does work.
So yeah, so you need a weapon attached so you can do the retaliation. But yeah, you can hit him with your shield with the item on it and it does damage. Oh yeah, and yeah, but now without the weapon on it doesn't do stuff, but you can go fuse the spikes to it.
That's
that
exactly
would do
what I was
damage.
thinking. And there's a big wampus over there.
You can also just shoot it in the eye. Well, wait, do you have arrows? You could shoot him in the eye.
I could. That's just the easy way, right? Long stick!
That's the way everybody does it, man. I want to be a revolutionary.
I said leave
No
me
spears for you.
alone! Eat stick, villain!
Shoot you in the butt with an arrow. How do you like that, hero?
Oh, long Oh, no! Yes.
Long stick fusion.
Oh! Bah, 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 bah! Eat my spiky stick!
Yeah!
Yes!
Be assaulted by my long
He
stick.
fused the stick to a sword.
Yeah, well, you gave him a material.
I just kinda...
He had to do what he could with the materials available to him. So yeah, you want the stick sword, don't you?
I do want the stick sword. And then...
So remember not to touch the spikes.
Oh, I'm doing more than touching the spikes. I'm
And then
harvesting
you
them.
fuse. Spiky shield. So now you just need a whomping stick again.
Good old whomping sticks. There we go. Yeah.
Big old whompers. It is fun once you get enough stamina to get like a two-handed whomping stick, and then you just do the charge attack and just send everybody flying, because again, it's a giant hammer.
That button again. It is a giant hammer.
I was gonna say, it is huge.
It is
I'm not
quite huge.
overreacting when I say that I am like as big as my hammer.
To be perfectly honest, the thing that he's carrying right now, you would have to be jacked to carry that.
Also, just to throw it in there after you've already eaten your food, completing the shrine would have just healed you.
Well, la-dee-da. You have done well to
Oh,
reach this
look at
place.
me! I know things about that!
We offer you this light that will cleanse you of evil. Holy beam!
Beam of light!
Hole burnt through his chest. Oh shit!
Right, and they're all Final flash!
I am in you, Link.
I am now one with you.
I've entered you through your hand hole.
Don't worry, I've gotten rid of that stuff that was put in you by that other guy. I
Haha.
replaced it with my stuff.
Nice stuff. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek.
May,
My boy!
may my light bless all over you. The light of me and my wife. That's her.
She likes to watch, it's a thing.
I was gonna say, she likes to sit there. We have a very healthy relationship.
We have a very healthy relationship. Now
We're
come with
very
us.
in
Join
tune
our
with
healthy
each other's
relationship.
Yeah, join the healthy relationship, Link.
Join us.
You know you want to.
Hello, Link. I came because there is something I failed to give you. Please
You
take
jerk.
it.
Well,
Steward
you can
construct.
go on. Get. What is
I
that?
see. Surely you remember me, Steward Construct. I am possibly your oldest ally in this game.
Ooh.
As I
What
say,
I have just
congratulations,
given
you have
you
batteries.
is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there is no Zonai devices right here. Let me take you to one. Beep.
Boop, bop, bleep,
There's a
whoop.
cave system. They can teach you how to use it.
Use
Exterminate.
it. Use it.
Destroy all humankind. Elf boy, I hope energy cell provided is useful to you. Ha. Ha. Not sus at all.
I was gonna say, there's something about this wall that makes me feel unsure about its toughness.
Unsure about its structural integrity. Stop climbing the wall, Link. Let go. Let it go.
No, I want to climb the walls. I've been eating so many mushrooms.
You'll never go. You will never join the
do
Olympics
this.
for parkour. Just give up your dreams.
Parkour!
Hardcore parkour.
Oh yeah, parkour will never be in the Olympics. Just drop it! You tried, you failed!
Oh, cool. They will kerpew pew the choo choo. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna be like.
They will fight the monsters.
Whopping in the back. Choo choos are not an issue.
Look at it, hop and then strike. You saw the vicious predators of Hyrule.
The vicious predators of Hyrule. Of Hylia.
You cannot hold any more melee things. Stop doing it,
I
man.
want my long stick. Thank you.
I want my long stick.
Now I will
give me my
fuse-
stick.
I will fuse something to this long stick. I don't know what yet, but I will do it.
I say you can fuse the
Yes.
horns that you get from the robots. Like they do make for decent starter
But
weapons.
why not do club on a stick?
That is also very viable.
Yes! Extra
believe
batting
it.
mileage. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I was gonna say, it is very fun when you have like one of the spears and then you just fuse like a two-handed claymore to the end and you're like, haha, reach me if you can! You just poke people with, yeah, your very long stick.
I'm enjoying this. This is my new favorite weapon. Oh, I can cook here.
With your
Yeah.
stick. You can make superior mushrooms.
Oh wait, that's right.
Your stick!
I don't have to go there. I just go into here. And then I'm going to, cook some stuff. What?
Let's say, you hit the button that is hold X. Or click it in through the menu too, one way or another.
And then I go, and then I hold it, right?
Yeah, and then that's how you can, like, add a bunch of ingredients kind of thing. Oh, if you combine ingredients with different effects, then the food will fail.
Ha! Fail, will it? I get 5.5 hearts out of that.
Oh, maybe they just cancel each other out. I thought they failed.
It's going to take me a while to get used to this. Okay. I'm going to hold some choo-choo jelly.
Oh, the choo-choo jelly can't cook, I don't think.
Oh, I'm going to try. I'm going to try it. So we got you.
It's like, oh, it can't, can it?
Okay, can't. Well, watch my prowess.
God, my amazing cooking ability. As I smother jelly in this fish and then coat it with chicken.
Oh, I got poop.
And that choo-choo jelly. It doesn't simmer good.
No!
Although that is one of the better dubious foods I've seen.
Yeah, it didn't poison me.
It does. It heals more than a heart. That's kind of good. So yeah, if you cook nothing but the mushrooms... No, don't put the green shroom in there.
Oh, well, it's already in there.
Yeah, but now you don't have no abilities from your food, I don't think.
Oh, what? But they do almost the same thing.
Yeah, but if you didn't put the green shroom in there... If you didn't put the green shroom in there, then when you ate all the cooked mushrooms, you would have been really, really fast.
But
really hyper.
But it needed color.
Its color was purple.
Yeah, it was just all purple. It needed some extra. It needed some extra. You know?
Off your branch. He needs some pop, some zhuzh, some waza.
Some je ne sais quoi, or whatever that is.
Je ne croissant.
Yeah, je
ne croissant. Je ne croissant. Le toit.
Le toit.
Eiffel Tower.
Tower. Zona Church, Montserrat.
Yes, accent doesn't make you French, Dorky. I beg the differ.
I beg the differ.
I beg the zipper.
I'm gonna
like
hold it.
Ha. Also, why is there honking? Someone trying to get in their vehicle?
There, I'm cooking green, and it will be green. Just green. Yes! Energizing mushroom skewer!
I feel like I could conquer the world! Where's the big dog?
There's another one in here. There it is.
Also, you keep cooking. Give me a literal minute. I shall be right back.
That is no problem.
I got things that must be checked out.
Go check it out. Don't forget your whomping stick on a whomping stick. It's the only way. Oh, I can't carry any more melee weapons. The board guster. This is normally with my luck where it starts to rain in the game.
There we go. I think they actually, I think I remember reading something where they literally changed the amount of precipitation in the game because of...
Because it was a little
and
much.
how often it would just be... Yeah, how you'd be like half up a wall and then just have to stop for
A day.
like a couple of minutes while the rain went through because, again, it's like, yeah, just can't stop it. Can't do anything. At least in this game, too, they also added in their, sorry, trying to find my words for it, my bad. They added in an effect, I guess, like that you can cook into things or get clothes for that is slip resistance.
Ooh.
So instead of just being like caught in a storm and screwed, you can actually like down a potion of stickiness, I think they call it.
I'm
And
sorry,
then you
what?
I think that's how they put it. Like when you make a potion with the effect, I think it's a sticky poke or a sticky elixir.
Do you see this, Plains?
I say Forever Bridge 2.3.
Yes!
3.0. That's the one.
3.8. Yes!
3.8. I was gonna say we're advancing in this world. Nothing will keep us down.
Nothing.
Nothing. Not even that little orphanage down the street. Because we all know how orphans stand in the way of industry.
It's true. Oh, I died. Oh, that just happened to me. I just died. Continue. Continue! The show must go on! It must go on, go forth, and conquer.
Happens to the best of us.
Why must you drink your Slurpees like that, Plains? Why?
Because it's a necessity. You have to get it all out. Also, it's the best part about using a straw. Uh-oh. Sorry, all the animals are starting to gather up and look extra cuddly now. Yeah. Sorry, my one dog's looking good. As they always do, though.
Okay, let's see if I can jump attack him without dying.
Let's see if you can get him this time. Do the kill.
I died like a hero!
Yeah!
Like a hero!
Like-
Plains!
I was gonna say, a hero of the sky or time or whatever we are this time.
Yes. Just yes. Oh,
Everything.
thank you, falling death. Did you know you can die by falling? Oh,
I was gonna say,
I
hey,
didn't know.
That seems really relevant to your current situation.
I know, right? Like, right?
It's like when your phone is all like, hey, you want barbecue stuff? It's like, no, I was at the barbecue place. Falling behind once again. Let's see. This time you'll get them. This time will be good. Use the bridge.
Yeah! 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 Been overpowered yet again!
These robots are tough, man.
Yeah, man!
It's almost
not-
like they're robots.
Yeah, it's almost like
Made
they
for
just
war.
wanna be mean to me. Can I put
like,
the
hey, look
flamey
at that.
thing on a club?
Probably.
Huh.
You can put all sorts of things on the club. Including things you shouldn't put on the club.
Like a meat?
Like a bomb.
Ooh. Yeah,
Just remember to throw it once you put the bomb on there, otherwise you're kind of screwed.
Just kind of screwed. My friend.
I was gonna say, if you put the bomb on the end of your stick and then still expect you to survive the bomb, you're gonna have a bad time.
Okay. And then... Yes. I can. Wait. Okay. And then how to select?
You have to drop it.
Oh, do I have to drop one?
If you're putting it on your hand weapon, as far as I know, yeah. It's like you can confuse things to your arrows out of your inventory, but you actually have to drop them to fuse.
Let's see how this works. Okay. Yeah! It did.
We'll say destroy. Destroy.
I blocked. I did the blocky block.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't survive
Oh.
on the end of the weapon. Forgot about that.
Oh. Well, thanks for the heads up, brah. Hey.
Oh, you have to get it. You have to have something else if you want to survive longer.
I'm gonna whomp
Like
him
some
with
sort
a rock.
of gem infused with superior powers.
So apparently, fusing the seed is not the way. It is not the way.
Way. It's not the way. Don't talk about the
No,
way
wrong
if you
thing.
don't know the way.
The way.
The way, man.
The way, man.
Say, what do you have in your inventory?
Probably won't hurt you though. Probably. I'ma eat it. Oh. Let's eat it. I wanna eat it. Select. Eat.
I want to see the look on Link's face.
Aha!
Ready? No. I did it! I thought it was going to be bad, but it wasn't that bad. Run up and smack him. They say you don't have any shock lemons yet. Why are you unaffected by the flames?
The flames!
Damn robots.
Mushroom stick! No! No!
Get off my little peninsula! This is Captain Bot's peninsula!
Ah! No!
No, at least.
No!
Smack!
I hit the wrong.
Bopped you with a mushroom. Take that.